a stay-at-home mom right now wasn't really by choice, because I've been applying for these jobs. Like, if you see the amount of emails I've sent, it's almost 50 plus. So I've really been applying for these jobs. I've been seeing the advertisements, but no interviews, no calls, no nothing. Like, no one is reaching out, and I was like, I just can't sit at home and be like, oh, I'm waiting for that job, I'm waiting for that employment. Because even the first thing, like, I'm usually not employment minded, and I usually just want to do my own thing. So even the fact that no one is calling me for any employment opportunity, it just gave me chances to think outside the box and to think for things that I can do, so that I can be able to like sustain myself for a living now that I got responsibilities. So my baby is 6 months right now, and so when he was somewhere like 4 months old, I just thought maybe I should look for something that I'm good at, and then I can start working on it. Because previously the only thing I did as on the side was YouTube, but then my YouTube channel does not pay me that much. Like, it doesn't even get to even $20 in a month. So that is something that you can't say you depend on, like, as a way of income, like to earn a living right now that things are so expensive, life is so expensive. So I said I really need to think about something else that I can do as a skill to be able to earn money. But then I couldn't figure out any other skill, any other thing that I'm good at that I can be able to like sell a product or a service. So I went home to my mom's place and had a crochet hook and a piece of yarn. So when I came back home, I told myself, like, maybe let me try and learn how to crochet. Because at first for me, crocheting was like just a skill to keep me busy, because during that postpartum period, like, most of the time you're usually so stressed up, like you're just thinking about life. How would my life be different without a baby? Like, you're so stressed because you're like, right now I should be at work, I should be making money, I'm at home sitting with my baby, I'm so stressed up. So in order to prevent myself from all those stresses, I said, let me learn a skill, let me learn how to crochet. Then in the meantime, when I'm staying like at home with my baby, I can be crocheting, just not to be idle. Like, I know there's too much work just having a baby, and like you have to like wash clothes, cook food, like there's too much work to do. But then you usually want something that is a little bit product, something that you can see the result in terms of making money. Yeah, so I said, let me learn how to crochet. So I went to YouTube, and then I looked for this lady called, I think the channel is Crochet Guru. So I looked for Crochet Guru, and then I watched the YouTube tutorials on how to do different stitches, like single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, all these different like stitches. After learning those stitches with that yarn that I got from home, after learning those stitches, I went ahead and made my first item. So the first item that I made was these boots for Howie. So I made these boots for him, although they're not even of the same size. Like, this one is bigger than this one. So I was just trying out. Like, after learning those stitches, I just went and looked for like baby boots and then I made this pair. And I was so proud of myself. Like, I was so proud of myself that I just said, I'm going to make the next thing. So I made another one for my husband. So these are like warm slippers. Like, when you're at home, you can put on these warm slippers. And I felt like, oh, so I can just learn how to make anything if I want to. Like, I can just make anything that I want to make. So from that day, I was just anxious. Like, I used to go to YouTube and look for the next item to make and the next item to make. And then after I realized that I can do it so well, I started like placing them on Facebook Marketplace, because Facebook Marketplace has been like the biggest place that I've been selling most of my items. Like, most of my customers have been from Facebook Marketplace. So I went and placed them. Like, I used to make these beanies, and then like I go and place them on Facebook Marketplace, and then after that, like, I wait for customers. So the first time that I got a customer from Facebook Marketplace, I was so happy. So he wanted a two-tone beanie, like it was black and yellow. So I went to YouTube and for me, I usually don't tell someone that I don't know how to make it, because nowadays we have YouTube. You can learn how to make anything that you want to make, as long as you are like so swift and you can be able to learn something so easily. So I went to YouTube and learned how to make that two-tone beanie, and I made it for the customer, and I also posted that one on Facebook Marketplace. And then from that, I got another customer who wanted also the black and yellow one. After that, like every other item that I used to make, I used to post it on Facebook Marketplace, and I get customers. Like, I also made these headbands, like, You see this headband. So I also made these headbands. I also posted them on Facebook Marketplace, and then I get customers. So like for this headband, I actually sell it for 200 Kenyan shillings. That is like $2 or something. So I place it on Facebook Marketplace. I write there 200 shillings, and then I get customers. For these beanies, most of the time usually 500 or 450. Like I usually do the discount, and it's like 450 Kenyan shillings. I get customers. So the way I usually do, because now I have a baby, and you know you have to deliver the items after I make them. So I usually use mostly Pickup Mtaani or Bolt Riders. So I place them on Pickup Mtaani, and then like it gets the customer, or Bolt Riders. Some people usually even want you to like take it to them, maybe to town or something. So at times I just have like time my baby and we are gone, we deliver items and we come back home. So like I've been trying each and every other time to make new items. Like right now what I'm working on is making tops, like these bikini tops. Like you can see this one, like it's so pretty. So making these tops, and then like just post them on Facebook Marketplace. You post them on Instagram. I have an Instagram and Facebook page. Like the name I usually use is Howie Crochets. The reason why I started naming the business Howie Crochets is because my inspiration, like my main inspiration to start this thing was because I had my baby Howie. So like that's why I said let me just name it after him, Howie Crochets. So yeah, and also I've been trying to work on different materials. Like right now I'm working on this polyester cord. Like I'm trying to make this bag for my husband. So it's like let me show you. It's like a man bag. So he wanted a bag that he can like use it when he's traveling, like just to carry a few items like your phone and other things. So like I make it like this, and then I make like long straps, and so this is the material I'm using. Yeah, so like I've been trying other new materials. So every other day, like you just find yourself like you're improving. Every other day you're doing better than you did yesterday, and you just feel so proud of yourself. Yeah, so in terms of making money, yes, I haven't gotten to where I want to be yet, but at least I'm not where I was yesterday, because when I started out I wasn't making that much, because every other profit that I used to make, I used to buy like new yarn. Yeah, but nowadays at least you can say after like a day or two you're making a certain amount of money, maybe 500 shillings, 1,000 shillings. Not make that money by just like sitting down and waiting like for things to happen, for someone to call me for an interview, for me to get a job. So I just said, if no one's gonna help me out, I'm gonna help myself out. Like you are going to do this by yourself, and you're going to make it. So how have I been able to do all this? So the first thing is to plan. Like you need to plan yourself. You need to plan your time. Like let's say tomorrow you have to deliver like 2 beanies. So the previous day I'll start working on the first one. Like if most of the time if the dad is around, like the dad is able to like carry the baby or do some other tasks, so that I can be able to like crochet. And then when the baby sleeps, like at 10 p.m. I like extend extra 2 hours, like until midnight, so that maybe I can finish the other one. And if I'm not able to finish it tomorrow, when we wake up at like 8 or 9, I'll be able to finish like the other beanie, and then by 11 I'll be able to deliver. Then when I come back home, that's when I like prepare lunch and like wash clothes and do the other chores that I have to do, because you also still have to live. You also still have to like sleep for the amount of hours you're supposed to sleep, and like you're supposed to eat, you're supposed to make sure your baby sleeps, your baby feeds. So it's just about planning your time. And then the other thing is support system. Like support system has been really great for me to like work through my small business, because at times, at least when the dad comes back home, like he's able to like carry the baby or help with other tasks. And also like for his sisters, like when they are around, they're able to like help me with the baby and other stuffs in the house. Or like there's one of the sisters who is able to crochet. Like yesterday when we were making we were supposed to do like 3 beanies and deliver them today. So what we did, like when I was working on the white one, she worked on the black one, and then now today I'll only have to work on the blue one, and that means that I'm able to deliver in time. So planning and the support system has really been grateful for me to like work through and be able to like deliver in time. Because you know, if the customer asks you like, will you be able to deliver tomorrow, and you say like you'll be able to deliver tomorrow, you have to deliver tomorrow. Because if you say that, oh sorry, I could not be able to deliver today because my baby did not sleep, or I don't know, like people will not understand. Like for them, they need that item to be delivered when they say that it should be delivered. Like you just can't say, oh, if you can't make it, then just tell that person, hey, I can't make it in one day, because there's a lot that goes through like making that beanie, or blah blah blah. Like, you just have to explain if you can't make it. But if you agree that you're going to make it tomorrow, you just gotta have to make it tomorrow. Even if at times, like, I remember I used to even sleep at 1 just to be able to make it. And then, you know, like, in the middle of the night, the baby still wakes up, and like, you still have to breastfeed the baby, and then in the morning you have to wake up and finish and deliver. Like, you just have to plan yourself. Even if you'll have deliver, and then when you come back home, that's when you'll sleep. Like, you just have to plan everything out. So if you're planning to start out something, like, I know this might sound cliche, but if you're planning to start out something, just start. Like, you just gotta have to start. Even if you're if you're still at home mom, or if you are just graduated from school, or if you have just done with high school, but then there's something that you're really interested to start, like, just start. Like, you never know how tomorrow will be. Because for me, I just started. Like, I just posted. Like, I usually say I bless the day that I first posted the first item. Like, you just post, just show your work out there. You never know who's watching. Someone will be interested. And when that one person is interested, usually say the best thing that can happen to your business is if you have referrals. Like, when one person is interested, and then the other person is like posts it, or someone sees them wearing it, and then they refer them to you, and then, like, you have good customer service, and then you get more and more customers. Like, that is the best thing that can happen. So just start, have good customer service, and yeah, everything will just go on as you planned. Yeah. So working on these items has really made me to, like, slow down in posting videos on my YouTube channel. Like, I'm really going to try to post at least once in a week. Yeah, because at times when you want to create a video, you have to, like, set up everything, and at times you have, like, work to do, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna skip creating a video today, but I'm really going to try out. Then that's what I've been working on. And if you want to support me, you can check out my page on Instagram, Hawi Crochets, Facebook, Hawi Crochets, or you can reach me through the number below here, and you can order any item that you want. Like, they usually say when it comes to crocheting, you can crochet anything that you want. Anything that you want it in handmade form, you can always make it. So you can DM me, and I'll be able to make it for you, yeah, at really affordable prices. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.